I want to show y'all how I cleared up my skin. So my journey started back in high school. That's when I would say I was newly natural, but I was really into my natural hair journey. I used to wear my hair actually just like this all the time. But I used to use heavy oils, and it used to make my forehead, it would roll down to my forehead and do that thing. The rest of my face was perfectly clear until 2019, and I'm gonna insert the picture here. It was all over my cheeks, darkness. It was like bumps underneath the skin, not even pimples, like ugh. And self-esteem was really low. I was in college at the time, really stressed. Like there was nothing I could do. No makeup was gonna cover up, nothing was gonna fix it. I was really going through it. So if you've ever suffered with acne, like, you already know what it's feeling like. Random unsolicited advice, people, the random nights of Googling, the tears, the teasing and all of that. You already know what it is. But so now let's get into my routine. This is controversial, and I don't need anybody in my comments saying you can wash a car with that. Like, babe, I don't care. I just take just a drop with some water and scrub, only when I have on makeup. If I don't wear makeup, which is majority of the time, I do not use cleanser of any kind on my face. Controversial again, but sometimes after I splash the water on my face feels dry, and too much dryness is gonna cause acne. So for me, this is what it looks like. I'm somebody that suffered from face acne and back acne. So I still suffer from both, I would say, but definitely nothing compared. One thing that I will really give credit to for clearing my skin up is Spironolactone, also known as Acutane. It has two names. It's used for many different things. You can look that up. And I actually wrote a paper on like my acne, and I got a really good grade. So yeah, let's get into some products. I started taking Spironolactone. I was seeing a dermatologist in Dallas to get into in the first place, but at the time it wouldn't take my insurance. So post high school, I started going to the black one. The black one, amazing. They already knew. They put me on antibiotics first. That kind of helped, but when I had this big freak out, they immediately knew what the deal was. And the pictures that you saw or seeing are me in the parking lot. So does that count? I don't know. So another thing that they prescribed me was this. This is a compounded mix. It's called the Blackburn mixture, and that's the name of the doctor. Dr. Blackburn is a game changer. It's a acne treatment, and it also helps with dark spots. I cleared up all of the bumps. I still had those heat bumps that people like to call you, or they say it's I think it's I could pick anything to use, is this. You really have to have a prescription for this. I believe they said it's a little bit stronger than tretinoin. It's a retin-A. You have to use it at night though, because you go out in the sun with this, it's gonna tear you up, babe. It's gonna tear you up. Have a pimple, whether it's on my back or something, I go ahead and go in with this benzoyl peroxide. It is 10%, and I do have this on prescription as well. I have to scrub it. I had another brush that I just threw away with the stick on it, but sometimes I like to use the short brush so I can really apply the pressure, because it makes a difference. Like, I got this randomly, I think at Burlington or something. It's just a nice little oil serum. It is water on your skin. You know, who doesn't use this, right? Pond's. Keep it old school, keep it simple. Use Vaseline, another controversial thing. I know they came to TikTok to call it slugging and all this, but I feel like every person of color that grew up with their granny was getting, oh, I forgot this one thing for moisture. In the daytime, that's a night moisture for me with the Vaseline. But in the daytime, I use this Anew. This is, I love this. This is gonna help me look like this forever, and I already know. One thing I learned in cell biology, I remember my professor was like obsessed with caffeine addictions and honey. Honey is one of the only products that we can naturally absorb through the skin. So honey promotes collagen, but it you know those days, like let's say I was getting married tomorrow, I would put honey and sugar on my face to scrub. So I do that scrub on my lips, my whole face, and my neck including, and the next day I look outstanding. Work at 8 p.m. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get in the shower, I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna wash my face with water only. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna take this and my Vaseline, and that's it. And I feel like a lot of the skincare routines that I've watched, they don't really include the lazy nights, and I think that's important to include. So my edges pulled up.